Las dar los tal miro picolín no puedo carecer, no soy molesto. Soy molesto.
Also having a good lifestyle that can also help you. And so this evening, from wherever you are joining me from, I want to say thank you for all your concern, your like, your share, your comments, your time spent during my live stream. I want to say thank you. May God bless you all. And so please, as you are joining, don't forget, especially men, we are going to look at our male health. So female in the house, please invite your male partners. Let them come and hear, let them come and learn. So it's good, it's very good to always share information to others. You can share this video to your male colleagues, your brother, your male friends, your husband, your uncles as well. So it's very good. Let them learn. The knowledge is power. So you can be the medium of passing this information. So as we are about to start this evening, our main subject of discussion is erectile dysfunction in men due to hormone imbalance. Erectile dysfunction in men due to hormone imbalance, because there are many reasons. There are many countless reasons why one may suffer from this erectile dysfunction. But one of those common reasons is an issue with the hormone, because we know hormone is very, very important, because without hormone, our body cannot function very well. Just as it is in a woman, that is how it is in a man. So when you talk of erectile dysfunction, it refers to a condition where it becomes very difficult to achieve and maintain an erection. It is two things: achieving it and maintaining it. This may be a kind of inconsistent issues where one cannot be able to attain it at all, or is not even sustained. So generally, those who suffer from this issue are the older adults. So they will be the one that will mostly experience this erectile dysfunction due to numerous different factors. And these factors can be issue with the heart disease, cardiovascular issues, issue with heart disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, certain medication, alcoholism, sleep pain or sleep disorder, and more. So all this can also be factors that can also cause this. And most of the symptoms that is accomplished due to this erectile dysfunction are symptoms like troubling getting or keeping an erection during intercourse, and also it can even lead to reduction in sex drive, whereby someone begins to have low libido. So if someone is wondering or someone is asking, can hormone imbalance cause erectile dysfunction? The answer is yes. Yes, it can. Hello, good evening, John. Thank you for joining me. You are welcome. How are you doing out there? Happy Wednesday to you. You are welcome. We are looking at erectile dysfunction in men due to hormone imbalance. So if one begins to ask, can hormone imbalance cause erectile dysfunction? The answer is yes, it can. Why? Because testosterone is the main hormones that the man that is in the body of the man is the main hormone that is in the body of the man. And this testosterone is responsible for many processes in the man's body. Like it is responsible for sperm production. It is also responsible for development of the male characteristics. What makes a man a man? That is when you see a man, you say, ah, this is a man. Then as some men you will see, it will look, the feature of the man will look like a woman. Now, this man looks so womanly in his physique because of this inadequate production of this testosterone in the body. So those characteristics that will make him a man will be reduced because the body is not producing enough of this testosterone. So, but testosterone is very, very important because it is the one that helps the man to look like a man. And it's also involved in the development of the male characteristics like building the male muscles, the male voice, that voice, and also help in what their most bone density and as well as their sex drive. And this testosterone is also important in the production of the red blood cell in the man. And so this hormone testosterone is a form, it is normally formed in the testicles of the man. It is formed in the testicles of the man, and this testosterone is produced in the brain through the pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland is a very tiny gland that is located below the base of the brain, and its main function is to control the production of this hormone. So as man begin to age is one thing that can lead to reduction in this hormone. So this testosterone level begin to decrease with age. So when this hormone is now reducing in its production, that is what will lead to several issues like low testosterone production and as well as hypogonadism. And this hypogonadism can cause erectile dysfunction, low sex drive, infertility, enlarged breast. That is when you see some men, their breast will be so big, like you will think it that they are a woman. Why? Because there is an imbalances in this testosterone, and it can even lead to hair losses in men. May begin to lose their hair, and it also leads to a kind of a increase in their body fat. That is when you see their belly, they will have a big tummy, and as well they will also be having issue with their testosterone shrinkage. So all these are symptoms. There are many things that can cause this low testosterone. Like as I said, hormonal imbalance is one print of it. So many other things can also cause it. And those things like maybe somebody that have testicular injury. You know, some men that normally put on this tight panties or their boss, they said of very bossa, they are found they wear panties that are very tight. And some of those cyclists that cycle on their bicycle, you know, pressing their testicles too close to their body can injure the testicular. And another thing is cancer, is another that can also lead to low testosterone. Alcohol abuse, people that drink too much, and also a long list of other conditions can also contribute to this low testosterone. So because normally by age, testosterone can reduce. So low level can vary by age, because as you are aging, that is how it drops, especially when you get to age 40. From there, a man can, if you have an issue with this low testosterone, whereby the hormone will begin to fluctuate with age. So any man can be able to verify whether he has a low testosterone level or not by going for a blood test. So a blood test can tell you the level of your testosterone, whether it is normal or not. So the testosterone level of a man that fall below 300 nanogram per deciliter is said to be experiencing a low testosterone. And so the person needs to make sure that it does whatever it takes to boost back this hormone to the normal level of its production. So erectile dysfunction, as we say, in men, due to hormonal imbalance, that is what we are looking at, because this is one thing that can cause erectile dysfunction, because we have seen that this hormone, what it does in the body, because it controls everything about the man's life, his emotion, his bone health, his physique, everything. So erectile dysfunction that is due to this hormonal imbalance is something that you can overcome. It's something that you can fix. It's something that you can reverse. It's something that you can put in place or put in order. So if a hormonal imbalance is the footprint of the main cause of you experiencing erectile dysfunction, there is a very simple trick by just getting through this hormone level and bringing it back to where it should be, and you can be able to overcome this erectile dysfunction issue. So what are those ways that can help you to be able to bring your hormone back? There are different treatments that you can do. Like some people might, when they experience this erectile dysfunction, when they complain to their doctor, the doctor asks them to go for an hormone test to really find out whether hormone is the footprint. Like as I said, there are many things that can cause it, but if hormone is the footprint, the doctor might advise you to go for a testosterone replacement therapy. So this testosterone replacement therapy is a kind of treatment. It's a kind of supplement, the treatment that involves taking a supplement that provides the hormone, this testosterone hormone in your body, which your body is missing. So when you take this supplement, it begins to supply your body with this same testosterone hormone, which your body is lacking naturally. So the medication will not be working just the way the natural testosterone is also working. And it will also be more, this testosterone must be prescribed by a doctor. It is not what you just go to the chemist or the pharmacy to purchase by yourself. So it must be prescribed by the doctor, and it must also be supervised under the person that is specialized in this therapy. So testosterone is a male steroid. It's a male steroid hormone that does the same thing for a man, just like the hormone in your body. And this testosterone therapy, when you take it as a man, it will boost back your sex life, it will increase your sex drive, and all those symptoms that you are experiencing, you will see they will begin to decrease with time. And so the hormone affects the factors in your health. Apart from your sex drive, it also involved in your body fats. And as well, it's also involved in your muscle mass, your bone density, and your red blood cell production, as well as your mood and emotion. So when you take this testosterone replacement supplements, it will boost back and increase the normal production of testosterone in your body. But remember that testosterone replacement therapy cannot just be taken by any man. It's not all men that can take it. It is not all men. So that is why if a doctor prescribes an option to go for an testosterone replacement therapy, you need to ask questions. There are many people that have other health conditions, other health issues that might deprive them of not taking this testosterone replacement, because it also has a lot of side effects. And when you are taking it, some of the side effects can involve rashes, itching, and irritation on the very spot where the testosterone will apply in your body. Like as I said, before you can take this testosterone replacement therapy, you need to ask questions. And that is why you have an option. When you ask questions, the doctor might say, oh, okay, if maybe you have an health issue, like you are somebody that have a kind of disease, prostatic hypertrophy, because people with this issue, the prostate grow not naturally, the man prostate grow naturally under the stimulation of this testosterone for many men. So many men that have this prostate, their prostate begin to grow larger than the normal size. And because the prostate is now enlarging and enlarging, it will begin to squeeze the tube that is carrying the urine, which is the urethra, and the result of this will become difficulty in urinating and certain painful urination. So, however, other conditions like basic prostatic hypertrophy can also be made worse when you take this testosterone therapy. And that is why I said, as a man, if they prescribe testosterone therapy for you, the best you can do for yourself is to ask a question whether you, as an individual that is having this issue, prostate issue, can take it. Because when you take it, it will worsen the condition more than the way it was. And another people that cannot take this testosterone replacement therapy is people that are at a higher risk of prostate cancer, because testosterone replacement therapy can stimulate prostate cancer to grow. Because most experts, that is why most doctors, they always say before they can give you this testosterone replacement therapy, you need to run a screen, go for a kind of prostate screening to see if you have a prostate cancer or you are having any kind of elevated level of getting this prostate cancer. And so if the level of prostate cancer is elevated from the result, you are not advised to get or take this testosterone replacement therapy, because it will even worsen the condition. Another people that cannot also take this testosterone replacement therapy are people that have sleepy apnea. This condition is worsening. If someone that is having this sleeping disorder take this testosterone replacement therapy, it will worsen the symptom. This will worsen it because it will become difficult for the man himself to even detect that he's having a sleeping disorder, except with the monitoring of his female or sex partner. So blood clots is also one thing that can also be a side effect when you take this testosterone replacement therapy, because even from the prescription on the drugs, drugs or the supplement, it is always written warning. A warning caution is there that it might lead to high risk of blood clot in the vein. So this is the reason why we said not every man can go for testosterone replacement therapy. So you need to caution, you need to ask your doctor whether you can take it. Stop stopping it. Whether you can take it as an individual. So another people that cannot take it is people with this congestive heart failure. You know, men with severe congestive heart failure should usually not take this testosterone replacement therapy, as it can also worsen the condition. So apart from this, if this testosterone replacement therapy is not an option for a man that have this erectile dysfunction, what other option can the man go for? The man can be able to treat this erectile dysfunction issue in the natural way. In the natural way, in the sense that there are natural therapy, there are natural approaches that you can use to balance your hormone, your testosterone, so that it can begin to function the way it is, so that you as a man can be able to reverse your sexual health and put it in place and begin to enjoy your sex life. So this natural approach involve the use of natural plant-based supplements. When we talk of natural plant-based supplements, this has to do with putting your food in a capsule form, because there are many food that you need to eat that can stimulate the production and regulate this testosterone level in your body as a man. And so when you are eating this food, especially food that are high in vitamins and mineral, food that have high antioxidant level, food that contain other fats, All these are very good that can help you. And when you are taking this, treating it in a natural way, you will discover that there will be no symptoms. There will be no high risk of other health issues. Instead, it is even going to help you reduce most of this side effect or health condition that you are experiencing. So treating this erectile dysfunction in the natural way is a way that can help you to reverse and rebuild your hormone and also get your body in place as a man. So that is why we encourage every woman in this house. If you are a woman, and you are so concerned about the health of your male partner, please, the kind of food you prepare for him should be food that are very rich in vegetables, food that are very rich in healthy fats, food that are rich in omega fatty acid, especially salmon. You can get it from mackerel. You can get eat a lot of fish instead of buying in beef. Before once a man gets to the age of 40, it should reduce the consumption of red meat, because all this can raise his higher risk of other health conditions. So that can even lead to hormonal imbalances. If your man is a man that works night shift, as a woman, the best you can do to support your man is to always make sure that you always make the natural herbal tea. Natural herbal tea. Things like drinking, always use your ginger as well. All this can also help him. So naturally, we have the main balancing supplement that every woman needs to get for his man. This supplement is formulated and designed to take care of the health of the man, both the prostate head, his urinary tract, and as well as every aspect of the man. Even if the man is a man that is working night shift, this supplement can also go a long way to help me to have a good stressless life. Because when the man is too overstressed, this can also throw his testosterone level out of balance. And that is why many women complain today, the man cannot even satisfy me. My husband cannot even satisfy me. What are you doing? What are you putting in place to help your man? It is both of you issue. So the man communicates with the woman, I am too stressed. Because the man is stressed, he might not be able to perform his role. So as a woman, when you know your man is stressed, don't at that time begin to tell him to go to the bedroom. You need to make sure that he's well relaxed. You need to make sure that he is well relaxed, and you make sure you are cooking, preparing healthy food for him. Do not just prepare because you want to prepare. The kind of oil you use can destroy the hormone of the man. Oil that are processed are not good to prepare. So make sure as a woman you have olive oil in your kitchen. This can be used to make sure you prepare it, and use some salad, vegetable salad, sprinkle the olive oil on it, give it to the man to eat. This can also help him relieve stress, have to fight off those radicals that can throw his hormone out of balance. So balancing our hormone is very important, and I will take our time in my next broadcast to really name it all. What that this natural way that you can actually balance your testosterone level as a man. And every woman needs to know this. By following me and joining me in my next broadcast on Friday, I'm going to talk about the natural way, what you need to do, what you can get in your kitchen, what you can get in your room, in your home, to help to your man to boost his sex life. They are all there around us. It's not a matter of going for fast food or pizza or all those, because all this, they are just like adding petrol to the fuel and still burning much faster. So please try as much as you can to join me in my next broadcast. I'm going to be talking of the natural way, natural approaches that can help you to balance your hormone. Apart from this artificial or medical way of hormone testosterone replacement therapy, that can also have some side effects that I have just listed. One are those natural ways that you can naturally balance your hormone. So you can join me on Friday. Let us discuss this together. If you have any question or you want to ask any question, you want to join this live stream, you can hit on that video there. Let me hear your question so that I can take 2 or more questions and round up my teaching. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Oh, yeah, to help you. Thank you for joining me. So pleased to have you here. So have other people. More with me. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tiharo John. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thank you. You are all welcome. Thank you for being part of this broadcast. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless you. You are all welcome. If you have any question you want to ask, you can just click on that video icon so I can sign you, let you in, ask for question. Let's give you time for question before I end this broadcast.
Was that it?
Yes, we have any question in the house? If you have any question, please hit on that so I can let you in. So remember that the purpose of our discussion is erectile dysfunction. Many men are experiencing this. Some cannot even speak out. And I'm even making a post every day. I post it every day. There are some health issues that can harm your sex life. If you don't know, I want you to go to my page. You can find some list of some health issues that can harm your sex life, both a man and a woman. I'm not talking of the man alone. But this focus of this teaching is erectile dysfunction, the main issue. So there are many things that can harm our sex life, both as a woman and as a man. So if you want to know, you can go to my page and you can see them there. I drop those right up there and as well. So in absence of no question, I will call it a day. Thank you everyone for joining me. But don't forget, on Friday we are going to be looking at the natural way that can help you to treat this erectile dysfunction naturally, and it will reverse it and bring your sex life back to normal. So we are going to be looking at that in my next broadcast on Friday. So thank you everyone for joining me, and don't forget to follow me on my page, Dynamic Health and Wellness, and also share this video with your friends, share it with your husband if you're a woman, share it with your male colleagues if you're a woman, share it with your son if you're a woman, share it with your brother if you're a man, share it with your brother if you're a woman, any male around you, share it among them. Let them in, because knowledge is power. So when they come to this, at least they'll be able to know what they can do in order to live a healthy sex life, even though they are not married, but they can also do something to prevent it. There are many things they can do to prevent it. So it is just a way of showing love to them. Let them also learn as well. So thank you everyone for joining me. I'll come away again on Friday and complete the conclusive part of this broadcast. So thank you, and tons of love to you. Bye.